Do you feel destined for big, big things, but have some of those things not happened yet? And is it demoralizing and frustrating to you that those things haven't yet come? See, I remember feeling that way a few years back. It just felt like I was supposed to be having a better life than I was. I felt like I was failing in my career, I was failing in my relationships, I was failing in money, I was failing in health. And I had this feeling that I was supposed to have something so much more. But learning about the law of attraction changed all of this for me. And today I've mastered the law of attraction in all of these areas of my life. Of course, you can always attract more, right? But I've managed to turn all of these areas around in my life with the law of attraction. So today I've got 3 things here to show you on how you can manifest the law of attraction too, so that you can materialize the life of your dreams as well. Yes, you can attract wealth, career, relationships, health, weight loss, power, status, whatever it is that you want, okay? So let's get into it. All right, so for the first thing, this is perhaps the most bizarre on the list if you haven't heard it before. It's probably bizarre. You may have heard it before. So if you have heard it before, let me know, okay? Let me know in the comments. But this is so, so critical. And it's to really wrap your mind around the idea that everything is neutral. It is neutral. We are all brought up to believe in the concept of good and evil, good and bad. However, those are just labels, and they are labels that we can place on anything. And through the law of attraction, as soon as you place a label on something, it embodies that label. See, anything in your life that is not manifesting the way that you want it to means that somehow you've taken something fundamentally neutral that could go either way, and you've attached a negative label to it. That's it. And the great news about this is that all you have to do is change the label and you'll change the outcome. You can literally alchemize anything. Take it from being bad and manifest it into good simply by changing the label, because the thing itself is neutral. It will be whatever you say it is. So for instance, before I learned about the law of attraction, I had a pretty rocky relationship with my husband. Okay, like we weren't on the verge of divorce or anything like that, but there was a lot of fighting. It was bad. And when I learned about the law of attraction, this was one of the first things that I went to work on, was changing the label that I was putting on my husband. See, back then, I focused on everything he was doing wrong. Okay, he's not putting the dishes away that I like, he's leaving his crap all over the house, just focusing on all these things I didn't like. He's not being nice to me, he's not paying attention to me. And I focused on every little thing and placed a negative label on it in relation to him. And so through the law of attraction, that's the husband I got back. I got back a husband that was difficult with me, that wasn't helping me out as much as I wanted, wasn't treating me the way that I wanted him to treat me. And it took me learning about the law of attraction to realize this wasn't because my husband was a bad person. It was because I was saying to the universe he was a bad person. And all I had to do was shift how I looked at my husband and focused on him, and he turned into a fantastic partner to be with. So instead of focusing on things like he's not putting his laundry away, I would focus on things like, wow, that was really nice of him to stop by the grocery store, and pick me up, some food that we needed. That was really nice of him to call and check in on me during the day. And I would start focusing on what were the things about him that were good, that were positive. And what happened is he started to drop all of those negative behaviors, and he started to reflect more of the positive ones to me. And this is absolutely essential if you want to master the law of attraction, is that you have to be super, super careful about your labels and don't buy into them. okay? Whatever it is that you're working through, whether it's a relationship, career, health, etc., it is fundamentally neutral. It is neither good nor bad. You can make it bad or you can make it good, but itself is neutral. It's moldable. And that's the first critical understanding you really want to come to if you want to master the law of attraction. Now, have you ever changed the label of something and seen that happen to you before, like I saw with my husband? If you've seen that happen before in your life and you've used the law of attraction to totally alchemize and change a negative to a positive, please make sure to share that below in the comments. Show other people that this is possible, because no one needs to be suffering through these negative consequences, okay? They can totally be changed. All right, now if you want to master the law of attraction, I would say of the things we're going to talk about today, this is the one that's the least popular. It's the one people don't like. It's the one people don't want to face up to a lot of times. Not everybody. I mean, for me, this one came pretty easy, but I think I was pretty desperate to make some changes, okay? So I know that there are people that accept this readily, but if you find yourself fighting against this one, keep an open mind, okay? This is so, so critical. It will change your life. And it is to take personal responsibility for everything in your reality. This is a game changer. Take personal responsibility for everything. See, when we blame what's happening on something outside of ourselves, like it's her fault, it's his fault, it's the government's fault, it's not my fault, okay? Whenever we do that, the message that we convey to the universe, and this is what's important, it's the message that we're conveying to the universe is, I'm a victim. I'm a victim of this person or that person or the weather or the traffic or the government or my boss. I'm a victim, okay? And the law of attraction doesn't care. Doesn't care if this is a thought structure that's gonna be positive or negative for you. It's just gonna reflect back to you what it is that you're putting out. And so if through blaming outside circumstances, you are creating this message of I am a victim, the universe is gonna bring to you more and more times of you being victimized. That's just how it works. See, you want to have it in your mind solidly that no matter what happened, it's on me. It's on me. And this can be rough for people to get on board with, but once you do it, it is absolutely, absolutely liberating. So let me give you a quick example, because I am human and fallible. So I mess up with these things from time to time, and once in a while I'll see that I'm screwing something up. And so here's one that I noticed. I mean, this was just last week, okay? This was just last week. But I've been having this experience, and this has actually been going on perhaps for the last year or so, where I've been really tired. You know, I've been taking a lot of naps, just not a lot of pep in my step. And I didn't even realize it, but I'd been blaming outside circumstances. At first I was like, well, I work out really hard at the gym, so that's why I'm tired, because my body needs to recover after the gym. And then I'm like, well, you're 42, so maybe it's your hormones, it's your age, it's this, it's that. It's all of these factors that have nothing to do with my consciousness. And I finally had the epiphany the other day. I was like, wait a minute, you're doing this to yourself. You've been saying, oh, I'm tired, and passing the buck off on all these external factors. It's very, very simple, Andrea. You're telling the universe that you're tired, and you're acting like a victim of fatigue. Okay, and that's not the way that it works. Instead, all you got to do is take ownership and decide to say, you know what, I've got lots of energy. I'm great. I'm fine. I got plenty of energy. I can move and shake, all is good. I can do this, okay? That's really all that I had to do. And so for the last week, I have omitted saying I'm tired. I've said it quite a few times in this video, however, so. But aside from that, that word, tired, exhausted, I've stopped saying that, and I started focusing on the energy that I do have, and I haven't taken any naps, and I've had lots of energy. Because you know what? It had nothing to do with those outside circumstances and everything to do with me. Now we got some more points here on how you can master the law of attraction. But first, if you enjoy law of attraction videos that help you manifest the life of your dreams, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and of course, turn on your notifications. I put out content like this every single week and I know you'll enjoy coming along for the ride. All right, but this is the next one. The next thing you gotta do if you wanna master the law of attraction, and quite honestly, I do not hear that many law of attraction people, coaches, YouTubers talking about this, and it's so big. It's huge, it's enormous, and I'm doing it right now. It is to use your vocabulary to your advantage. Talk big, speak dramatically, use colorful, exciting language. People often use very lackluster language, or they downplay their accomplishments, or they speak about things in a negative way. But if you want to have an amazing life and manifest amazing things all over the place, what you can do is switch that out with exciting and dramatic language. So let me give you an example of how this works. This is one I hear a lot, okay? This one's just so common. I think most of us can relate to this one. You know, you ask someone how their day is going, and there's a few standard responses. Oh, it's going fine. It's going good. Not bad. Can't complain. Oh, that one. If you're saying that one, please get rid of can't complain. What you focusing on there? Complaining, okay? Get rid of it, okay? Those are not the best uses of a common phrase that you're going to be regurgitating over and over again. Okay, so like when my kids come home and they say, Mom, how was your day? I'm like, I had a glorious day. My day was phenomenal. It was spectacular. I mean, I'm over the top with it. It's almost kind of a joke. It's kind of fun. But notice how I'm really focusing on talking it up. Things are huge. They're amazing. They're massive. They're spectacular. Start talking on that level, okay? Rather than it's fine, it's okay, You're gonna attract those results, okay? So language matters. Use your language to your advantage. And if you are new to my work here, I would love to invite you to take my Law of Attraction test. If you would like to know for sure that you are the creator of your reality, I've designed a very simple and fun 5-minute test where you can prove it to yourself. You can put something out and watch it come back. And to take that test now, please go to manifestingtest.com. Again, that is manifestingtest.com. I will also go ahead and put the link below in the description for the sake of ease, but manifestingtest.com is the direct link. Thanks so much for watching today's video on how I've mastered the law of attraction. I really hope that you have enjoyed it. And of course, I look forward to bringing you another video soon. Bye-bye.